Next we move on to types of function. Types of functions. Types of functions. First one, polynomial function. Polynomial function. See, function of the form, I can say in general, some f of x, a function of the form a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1, etc. up to an, where a0 is not equal to 0. Okay, a0 is not equal to 0 is a polynomial function. Function of the form a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1, etc. up to an, where a0 not equal to 0, and these numbers a0, a1, etc. up to an are any real constants. Okay, are any real constants. Real constant. Then this is called as polynomial function. For example, nodi f of x ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ a0, a1, an all are constants. X is a variable. Okay, any kind can be defined. We have chosen a0 not equal to 0 because if a0 itself becomes 0, then polynomial degree will get reduced. The x power n will not exist. If a0 is 0, x power n will not exist. It means degree of the polynomial will change. Therefore, in general, we keep the highest degree coefficient should not be 0. Highest degree coefficient should not be 0. If the degree of polynomial n minus 1 itself, then a1 should not be 0. Likewise, say, if I want to write a quadratic equation, do you know what is the degree of quadratic equation? Degree 2. Say x square plus 3x plus 2. I'll choose one example. It's a polynomial. This is quadratic because degree 2. The variable has degree 2. Its coefficient, nothing is there, so one can be taken here. Therefore, the coefficient of highest degree should not be 0. And here, coefficient of x square should not be 0. That's what we're indicating. If you want to call it as a polynomial of degree n in general, the coefficient of the highest degree should not be 0. Got it? These are the examples. If I write just 3x plus 2 is also polynomial of degree 1. If I write 3x power 4 plus 5 is also polynomial. Degree 4 it is. So we are thinking of highest degree only. Of course, degree 3 is not there, degree 2 not there, degree 1 is not there. Only degree 4 and constant also can be considered as a polynomial. Why? Because highest degree is there. Whatever may be the remaining not equal to 0 anta navu helilla. Only highest degree matra. Illi highest degree coefficient, degree 4 na coefficient is 3, that is not equal to 0. Therefore, it is a polynomial of degree 4. Got it? So this is clear idea of polynomial function. Next, we can define another type of function is modulus function. So, modulus function, one of the important definition. A function of the form f of x is equal to mod x minus x if x negative, x if x positive, 0 if x equal to 0. The function of the form f of x is equal to mod x minus x if x negative, plus x if x positive, and 0 if x equal to 0 is a modulus function. Means always the outcome of modulus function is positive. You can take any example. The outcome of the modulus function is positive. Because if I choose the number negative, it will be minus x. So minus of minus become positive. Say for example, minus 3 I will choose. Modulus of minus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is minus of minus 3. Isn't it? Because x is negative. So minus x definition plus 3. If I choose modulus of 2 is plus of 2 itself. Therefore, outcome of modulus function is always positive. You know the graph of that, just for your reference I'll give it to you. This is the graph of mod x function. Okay, at 0 it touches the axis. At 0 touches the axis. This is a graph of modulus function. So winning mark, always happy, because always outcome of the function is positive. This is a graph of mod x function. Okay, this is an important functions to be remembered many times you are using for the calculation, right? One more is an exponential function. Exponential function. Exponential function. Function of the form f of x is equal to e power x. F of x is equal to e power x is called exponential function, where e should be always more than 0 and e should not be equal to 1. E should be always more than 0 and e should not be 1 is called exponential function. So e more than 0 we have chosen because if negative number appears here, negative power, if the power difference, the function may not be defined. Not equal to 1 because 1 power infinity may appears. So those are the not defined terms. To avoid that, we have taken e more than 0 and e not equal to 1. There is one important definition for exponential function in general. Okay, by that I can get a value of e. Normally, exponential function is defined as 1 plus 1 by, okay, 1 defined as 1 by 1 factorial we can take. So that is in general e power x can be defined. It is x by 1 factorial, x square by 2 factorial, x cube by 3 factorial, etc. Okay, in general it is x power n by n factorial. Is actual definition of exponential function. An algebraic expression of e power x. Okay, so if you want to find e power 1, that is nothing but e value is 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial, 1 by 2 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial, etc. So I can count 1 plus 1, 2. 1 by 2 factorial means 1 by 2, 0.5. 3 factorial means 6, 1 by 6. As you move on to the right side, the denominator will be bigger and bigger. If denominator is bigger and bigger, 3 factorial is 6, 4 factorial 24, 5 factorial 120. As denominator is bigger and bigger, the value will be smaller and smaller. Therefore, you can neglect the higher terms because value will be smaller and smaller, so small, you can neglect the terms. Therefore, if you count this 1 plus 1, 2, 0.5 and more than this, approximately we arrive the value of exponential as 2.71828. The value of exponential is 2.71828, the approximate value of e. So we consider this is a value of exponential 2.71828, etc. Okay, etc. It's an irrational number. Again, this decimal value will goes for more. So it's an irrational number.